everyone, and welcome to the Chrissy B Show. Today, we're in the striking cosmopolitan coastal town of Bournemouth. And you're probably all wondering what we're doing here. Well, as I mentioned on our shows previously, in celebration of the Chrissy B Show in its 5th season, from now on, every month we'll be visiting a city near you to check out, showcase and learn more about the place, and hopefully meet some of you locals. And to kick things off this month of August, we have chosen to feature Bournemouth. So welcome to our Bournemouth Special. Now, if you want the Chrissy B Show to come to a location near you, let us know where and why we should come and visit, and be sure to hear back from us. All you have to do is fill in the form on our website, chrissybshow.tv, or tweet us at Chrissy B Show, or comment on our Facebook page, The Chrissy B Show. And what does coming here have to do with mental health? Well, it's simple, really. It's like doing something different, but instead you go somewhere different to break out of a daily routine, which is great for your mental health. And we recently did a whole show on this, so if you've missed this show, don't worry. You can always head over to our YouTube channel, Chrissy B Show. Subscribe to it and watch it all there. Now, if you're from Bournemouth and proud of where you're from, or maybe you've recently visited this great place by the sea, let us know about it by tweeting us your photos and videos at Chrissy B Show, or leave a message on our Facebook page, The Chrissy B Show, and we'll feature them all on our upcoming shows. Today we're going to be exploring this 7 miles of golden sands and sparkling sea, and have a go at some of the most amazing things you can do and to have fun while you're out here. And in a bit, our lovely reporter Leanna will be speaking to the locals to find out what the best thing is about Bournemouth and what makes them happy here. Afterwards, thanks to Rock Reef Bournemouth, I'll be ziplining over the pier, and we'll be trying out some of their other awesome activities. I will also be talking to Rock Reef manager Fee Selwood to tell us more about why you should come and visit them. And next, I'll be meeting the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, and they'll be chatting to us about what their charity does, and will be giving us a few demonstrations of what their crucial work entails. And later on, I'll be giving you the top 5 things to do to improve your mental well-being while at the seaside. Plus, I'll finally be doing something I've always wanted to try out, and that's surfing, thanks to the Sorted Surf School here in Bournemouth. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But first, it's the news with Jenny Cortez Ibanez. Hi Jenny, how are you?
I'm good, Chris. How are you?
Really good. Beautiful location once again, sand between our toes, nice and breezy here. What do you think?
Oh, it's brilliant. How lucky are we to do the news here? So thank you again for inviting me and having me on. Great.
So what's in the news? Tell us.
Okay, so of course you've got your Bournemouth Special, so we're going to talk everything about Bournemouth. So Bournemouth recently also was voted one of the happiest places to live in the UK, and I can't blame them.
That's why we're here.
Exactly, doing a massive feature on them. So people love living in Bournemouth so much that, as I mentioned, they voted it as the happiest place to live. So this study was launched offering a guide to the happiest places to live in the UK based on local people's judgment of the disadvantages and advantages of their hometowns and cities. And the results were as follows. The research was more than 27,000 people were asked to rate their nearest town based on a number of categories, including parks and outdoors, its character and personality, healthcare, schools and safety. And the results concluded that this seaside town featured in the top 5 of all the categories and charted top in both the parks and outdoor sections and schools, clearly, which is amazing. And Bournemouth finished 3rd in the character and personality category, and 2nd in healthcare, and 5th in safety, according to the survey by Right Move. And David Palmer, director of estate agents Frost & Co, believes that the town's strong performance is all about the joy of living by the seaside. So he says, I quote, "I was walking down the promenade after work last night, and it's the best thing in the world, and it's for free. We have 7 miles of sandy beaches, and nowhere is more than 5 minutes from the beach." How lucky are they? So it's not only the happiest place to live, but actually living near the coast is healthier than living in land, researchers say. So not only do we like to be beside the seaside, but it's actually really healthy for you. And the researchers from the European Centre of Environment and Human Health, parts of the Peninsula College of Medicine at the University of Exeter, concluded that on average, the closer we live to the sea, the more likely we are to report good health. And the analysts also showed that the link between living near the coast and good health was the strongest in the most economically deprived communities, very interestingly. Now, the study-led author Dr. Ben Wheeler, who said, "We know that people usually have a good time when they go to the beach, of course, but there is strikingly little evidence of how spending time on the coast can affect health and well-being." They also took into account things such as age, sex, and a range of social economic factors like education and income, and it varies across the country. Now, again, the results show that on average, populations living by the seaside are good and populations living inland. And previous research from the Devon-based academics had shown that the coastal environment also provided significant benefits in terms of stress reduction. So it's also good for the mental well-being. And researchers said that one of the reasons those living in coastal communities may attain better physical health could be due to the stress relief offered by spending time near the sea. And if the evidence is there, this would hopefully provide some sort of our government with the guidance necessary to maybe take care make our valuable coast more sustainable to help improve the health of the UK population. And moving on to sports, so that was a bit of Bournemouth itself. Moving on to sports, so very interestingly and shockingly, I must say, something extraordinary happened at the Dean Court here in Bournemouth. A lowly small-time club that became close to extinction less than only 10 years ago played their first match in English football's top flight, the Premier League. So AFC Bournemouth played in front of just 12,000 fans, and it's by far the smallest stadium in the division. So congratulations to them. So there's loads of famous people who actually come from Bournemouth. So let's start off with Christian Bale, the Oscar award-winning actor and star of The Dark Knight and American Psycho, attended Bournemouth School until the age of 16. Yeah, and we also have Alex James, the bad boy bassist from Blur, is also attended Bournemouth School before co-founding the notorious Britpop band. We also have J.R.R. Tolkien, so he's the legendary creator of Middle-earth, spent the final part of his life here on Bournemouth. And we have Bill Bryson, the best-selling American author, spent 2 years working as a sub-editor for the Bournemouth Echo and wrote about his experiences in Notes from Small Island in 2005. He also received an honorary doctorate from Bournemouth University and has taken an active role in the Streets of Bournemouth project. Next up, we have Jane Goodall. So Jane was a world-renowned primatologist and conservationist. Dr. Jane Goodall grew up in Bournemouth before starting her 45-year study of wild chimpanzees in Gome Stream National Park in Tanzania. Her passion for the world sprouted in the backyard of her childhood home here, where she climbed up her beech trees, and made elderberry wine with her grandmother, which is quite interesting. And the breathtaking sights of Bournemouth are not only, a reason to visit the seaside town. This summer is jam-packed with activities for all ages and plenty more. And lots of events happening here always. So yeah, that was all then.
So Jenny, thank you so much. Now, before we go to the break, our reporter Leanna went to find out from the locals themselves what's the best thing about Bournemouth to them and what makes them happy here. Let's find out what they had to say.
What is the best thing about living near the seaside?
It's very relaxing. You can come down and just look out across the ocean. It's really nice to run along. Lots of people come down here to play with their families and to exercise. So yeah, living by the seaside just gives you lots of different leisure activities.
Yeah, I agree. It's like I think you said it, when you look out to sea, there's like a spiritual thing, like you're looking out into infinity. It's a really kind of cleansing. I think you just said you come down from London, which is where I came from after 13 years, and all you've got in London all the time is there's buildings all around you. Whereas here, you come down to the beach and you get that, and you get the wind blowing, all the positive ions, they're rolling off the sea, the water's crashing on top of each other, and it's blowing at you, and just reconfiguring your place on the planet, touching your body. You feel like you're inside your body and inside your mind, and it's generally great for you.
I think probably just the fact that I like come down here in the morning for like 10 o'clock is when I start, and it's dead and it's quiet and it's just you and you're just listening to the waves, or maybe like it's a really, really quiet still day, but either way you just feel peaceful, you just feel relaxed, and you can just like walk up and down, and it's literally just like you're kind of like, it's stupid to say that you're like one with nature, but you just feel like, you know, there's a whole world out there and you're just looking out at the sea and you're kind of this one small person, but it's just like you're a part, you know, it's a part of your daily life to kind of be with it, if you see what I mean. It's nice.
I think it's just being by the water, and the water has such a calming effect. You can't help but relaxed when you're by the sea, I think.
Well, there's a few things. I mean, obviously you got the beach, and it's a good environment. The weather's usually a little bit nicer than further in. But also here you've got a good transport route in from Christchurch all the way to Poole. So you can hop on and off a bus, you don't have to worry about the car, and there's plenty of shops.
Oh, everything really. It's just the sunshine, the sand. It's healthy living, isn't it?
Do you think living by the seaside affects your mental well-being?
100%. Yeah, it's nothing but good for you. It's amazing, yeah.
I think so, yeah. I think that it helps me to feel more calm. Like, say if I've had like a really rubbish evening for whatever reason it might be, when I come in the next morning, it just kind of takes it away. You know, when you're looking at the sea and, you know, you're around the fresh air and things like that, you basically forget about everything else because it's just not important anymore. It's really difficult to get cooped up in your thoughts when there's like all of this in front of you. So yeah, I think it really helps to feel better.
I think so, yeah. It gives you a positive outlook on life. Somewhere nice to be all the time, isn't it, with the family?
Absolutely. I find when I come from home, I live in Wales, when I come down here, I can feel my shoulders relax. I can feel my attitude toward life just change dramatically. I'm much less stressed about small things.
Oh, absolutely. You just need to walk down the beach when there's no tourists here, you know, in the evening, and it clears your mind, so it's great. It makes you feel good, yeah.
Definitely. I think I'm so grateful to live here. Whenever I visit London, it just feels kind of so much overstimulation, so loud, so much pollution. And I think, I feel when I'm by the beach, you breathe properly, and it's just very relaxing. So.
Hi, I'm Chrissy B, and my show is all about improving your mental health and being happy. Join me every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 10 p.m. on my channel Sky 203. Visit chrissybshow.tv for more information and subscribe to our YouTube channel Chrissy B Show. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Chrissy B Show, and on our Facebook page, The Chrissy B Show. So now I'm here with Fee Selwood, who's the Rock Reef manager here, and she's going to be telling me a bit more about what they do here. Hi, Fee.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm really good. I'm looking forward to doing some of these activities, I have to say. It looks exciting.
Yeah, it looks good. We'll get you up there.
So tell us, what kind of stuff do you do here, and when did this all start?
Okay, so Open Wide International is the parent company for Rock Reef, and Steve Cutbush and Rory Holburn are the directors, and they wanted to create something new and young and to bring the youth back to Bournemouth. So hence Bournemouth Pier needed a bit of a love, and hence why they built an indoor climbing and activity centre. So this is why, and here we are today. So
this is for adults and for children?
Yes, it's for all ages, so as old as you feel. So minimum age is 4, but it's all as old as you feel, really. So
I can see you've got quite a lot going on. How many different activities do you have in here?
Yeah, so we have 28 climbing walls, so it's a clip and climb system. So once you're clipped on, you're perfectly safe and you get on with the activity. So there's 28 walls, and then we do an adrenaline package, which we'll show you later, and we'll get you on some of the activities, where it's got the vertical slide, leap of faith, and then the stairway to heaven. We also run the pier to beach zip wire as well, so that's the one that we'll get you on as well, so don't worry.
What's been, would you say, the most popular out of everything here?
Okay, so most popular, as quite obvious, I would say, is the zip wire, because it really does, it's quite appealing and it sells itself, really. The only other thing I would say is the climbing walls. It's a novelty, and a lot of children really, really enjoy getting stuck in, so yeah, the
I
climb.
mean, it's quite nice that you've got something here for any type of weather. So if like the weather's too bad, like for the zip wire, you've got the indoor stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so come rain or shine, you've always got an activity to do. So on the rainy times, this is really, really busy. And then when it's sunny, obviously the zip wire's packed. So it's bringing the outdoors indoors, basically. So
What do you love the most about working here, Fee?
I think every day is different, if I'm honest. You meet so many different people they've come here as tourists, they come here locals. I think also we're giving a great customer experience to people, and that's what I enjoy. Seeing them walk away with a great smile on their face is what it's about, really. So, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get stuck in now. All right, guys, so we are going to get stuck into some activities and then we'll be back after this.
Okay, so we're going to get you started on the hexagon wall. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just clip you on. Okay, make sure you're nice and secure. So there's one clip. Okay, when you're climbing, just make sure you keep really close to the wall. Okay, and make sure you use your feet. Okay, and your legs. People forget about that bit. Don't always try and use your arms. Okay, so make your way up the hexagon wall. When you get up to the top, you're going to hold onto the blue part of onto this, and just sit back into your harness and push off the wall. That's it. So remember, use those legs and off you go. Don't overstretch, that's it. Go on, you can get to the top. Well done, nearly there. That's it, last big push. Well done. That's it. So you're going to sit back into your harness, hold on to the blue part on the rope. That's it, so sit back, yep, sit back, let go of the ball. Go on, you can do it. Just it, let go of the ball. Push off. Yeah, well done.
Oh, that was scary.
Well done. And take a seat. Are you okay? Can we do that one again or not?
It's a bit windy, but I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah. Sophie, thank you so much for helping us today do all these lovely activities. It's been great. Thank you. All right, guys, so we'll be right back to see more of Bournemouth, and also we'll be meeting the Royal National Lifeboat Institution right after this. Hi, I'm Chrissy B, and my show is all about improving your mental health and being happy. Join me every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 10 p.m. on my channel Sky 203. Visit chrissybshow.tv for more information and subscribe to our YouTube channel Chrissy B Show. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Chrissy B Show, and on our Facebook page, The Chrissy B Show. Welcome back to our Bournemouth Special, and today we're enjoying the beautiful seaside and having fun trying out all the activities you can do around here. Now, just before the break you saw me ziplining over the pier, which was really amazing, but now we're very lucky to have the Royal National Lifeboat Institution with us to tell us and show us about the important role they play here at the beach. And I'm here with Alex Paul. Hello, Alex.
Hello, how are you? All right.
Very nice to be here today. So can you tell us a bit about what you do here?
So I'm one of the senior beach lifeguards down at Boscombe. I've been a senior lifeguard for just over a year, and I've been lifeguarding here for five and a half years now. Our job, obviously, main job is beach safety, looking after a lot of visitors. We get a hell of a lot of visitors in the summer, anywhere, whether that's through flags, signs, us ourselves on the beach, presence on the beach, and giving any possible advice we can to any holiday makers that maybe aren't so familiar with the conditions here in Boscombe and Bournemouth.
Casualty on!
What kind of safety tips would you give to people to stay safe around the beach area?
So we base our safety information around around flags. So if you look behind you, there's 2 red and yellow flags. That what we class as the swim zone or the safe place to swim. So anyone with a bodyboard or just swimming, bathing in general, we'd like them to swim in between those flags. If you ever see a red flag, definitely do not go in the water. If you get any questions about it, come and see a lifeguard before you go in the water. And we base a lot of it around flags. We also have windbreaks with signs that will explain what the flags mean and why we have them there.
Can you tell us a bit about the lifeboats as well that you have here?
Yeah, so lifeboats, we have stations. The nearest stations are Poole and down towards Mudderford as well. We have over 300 lifeboat stations in the country. We're quite lucky to have 2 very busy stations around here as well. And we have quite a close relationship with the lifeboats, whether that's training exercises, doing demonstrations on lifeboat days. We've got Mudderford Lifeboat Day coming up on Sunday, so we'll be doing lifeboat demonstrations with them as well.
Now, are people generally quite safe, or do you have your work cut out for you here?
But definitely a busy time. I'm sure you can see we're pretty flat out at the moment. Obviously, the summer holidays with all the kids coming down, not only local but a lot of visitors from the London area as well. We do have our work cut out, but that's what we're trained for. So we wouldn't expect any less.
tell us a bit about yourself, because you were born and bred here, were you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've lived here all my life, luckily.
Yeah. What's it like working here and being by the beach every day?
Well, I can't really moan when the beach is my office as such. I'd much rather be by the seaside as opposed to stuck in an office when it's nice weather. Obviously, it's a challenging job, but I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it.
How does it make you feel mentally?
You're challenged at times. You've got to make decisions in a split second, but the RNLI prides itself on training, and that's what we get trained to a very high standard. So that's what we pride ourselves on, and not only as part of the RNLI but as a lifeguard in general.
Thank you so much, Alex, for speaking
That's
to
all
us.
right,
Thank
no
you.
problem. Have a good rest of your day.
So we know there's so much fun you can have here in Bournemouth, especially by the seaside, but it's also vital we keep ourselves safe from harm. And now we know how to do that also thanks to the RNLI. Don't go away, because after this quick break, I'll be giving you the top 5 things to do to improve your mental well-being while at the seaside. Plus, I'll finally be doing something I've always wanted to try out, so make sure you stay tuned for that. See you in a second. Hi, I'm Chrissy B, and my show is all about improving your mental health and being happy. Join me every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 10 p.m. on my channel Sky 203. Visit chrissybshow.tv for more information and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Chrissy B Show. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Chrissy B Show and on our Facebook page, The Chrissy B Show. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Bournemouth Special on the Chrissy B Show. And we're nearly at the end of our programme, but not just yet. It's been a really fantastic day trying out all these awesome activities, finding about the life here, and it's been brilliant. For me, Bournemouth has been a place where you can come and kind of escape from busy London life and all the stress and everything. And it's a very nice, it's busy, but it's also very peaceful as well if you want to kind of just get away and think about stuff and, you know, just kind of get your mind off things at home. And with that, I have put together these simple things to do to improve your mental well-being while at the seaside. So get the most from your time at the beach, whether you live here, whether you're just here for a short break or even just for the day. So I'm going to go through my points right now. Something you can do while you're here is to actually listen to the waves. Now, this is something that I absolutely love to do. It's very relaxing, and I think it's just beautiful even just to watch the waves. And I remember when I would camp on the beach, everyone else, this was when I used to be on holiday in Cyprus, everyone else would take an afternoon nap because it was so hot. And I would be like that little lizard on a rock that would just stay out in the sun and just watch the waves. Now, there is some research that shows that the sound of waves alters wave patterns in the brain, which makes you really relaxed. And when we relax, it's great for your mind and also your body. And there are even actually applications that you can get with the sound of the waves. So it does really help to kind of relax you and, you know, to get you to a really good place. The second point is to have a float while you're here. So floating in water is also very good for you because blood is actually diverted around from our lower limbs and pumped towards our abdominal region. That's where the part of the body near the heart. And because we're no longer standing upright, this means that fresh blood is being pumped around the body, which brings more oxygen to our brain, which in turn makes us more alert and active. So if you can float, do so. If you don't know how to swim, maybe it's best not to try or get a friend to stay with you. Now, the next one is to breathe in the fresh air. And we've been doing plenty of this while we've been here today. It's absolutely amazing. You don't get that horrible, smoggy, horrible stuff that you do in London. So you really need to kind of take some deep breaths. Now, sea air does wonders for your sleep. And apparently, it has lots of healthy negative ions, which increases our ability to absorb oxygen. And also negative ions balance levels of serotonin, which is the chemical in our body that is linked with mood and stress. And that's why after a holiday, you feel more alert, relax, and you tend to have more energy as well. So that's something. We'll make sure you just breathe in nice and deeply. The fourth point is to get some safe sun. Now, there's a study that shows that the brain produces more of the mood-lifting chemical serotonin on sunny days than on darker days. Now, we've actually done a whole program about how good sun is for you, but obviously you have to be safe in the sun and make sure you take the appropriate precautions. But it's definitely very good for your mental health to get sunlight every day for about 10 minutes. And the fifth point is to get help if you need it. Now, maybe being by the beach and in the sun alleviates how you feel, but maybe there's issues still there. Now, I'll explain why I say this. I remember when I was going through depression, I was on holiday and I literally had a whole beach to myself. And you would think that that would be like the ideal situation. It's, you know, so nice. I've got the sun, the sand, the waves. But I was still feeling really, really low. And even though I was in such beautiful surroundings, I couldn't shake off the depression that I was feeling. So, you know, it's all well and good to come out and enjoy the sea, the air, the waves, and everything like that. But if there are inner issues that you haven't dealt with, it's not going to make that much difference. So the most important thing to do is deal with any issues that you have first. So maybe that's through speaking to someone about how you're feeling. Maybe it's to get counselling. You just have to make sure that you deal with stuff and not try to kind of mask over things by coming to a place like this. So once you deal with the inner issues, then you can obviously come to somewhere like this, and it can kind of help lift you even more, rather than kind of trying to use this to solve all your problems, because unfortunately it won't solve everything. So deal with the inner issues first, and then when you come to a place like this, you can feel even happier. Now, if you want to know how I beat depression, visit my website, mylifeafterdepression.com. And we just about have enough time now to share with you my experience doing something I've always wanted to try to do, which involves the water. To find out what this is, check this out.
Down in front of my board. Right, my name's Mo, I'm your instructor and your lifeguard today. That means one more minute, one more wave. This is called the deck, the board. That's called the nose. That's called the tail. This is the leash, but it makes sure the ankle goes on the outside of your foot. This is called the bottom, didn't have a full name for that. And these are called the fins. Right? That's not bad. Nice and low, into the wave. Oh, nice, sweet.
And then forward.
Twist into it, right? Give you a quick demonstration, right? Or try to, okay? These are quite rough conditions. And then, and then I'll take you out one by one. There you go. And then you twist. Right. Jump on. Good, good. Thank you very much, guys. Good. That's what we do here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the opportunity as well.
All right, guys, everyone finished?
Yeah, tired.
All right, so that was just really tiring, but a lot of fun. So today I hope you guys, we've enticed you to come down to Bournemouth to have a really good time here. There's loads of activities to get stuck into. And if you guys at home have a story to share, maybe you visited Bournemouth, you have some photos, you have some stuff that you'd like to share with us, to do share on our website. You can fill in the form there, chrissybshow.tv, and you can also post on our Facebook page, The Chrissy B Show, and also tweet at Chrissy B Show. Jenny, any final words?
Just, it's been an amazing day. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye, we're gonna go for a quick swim.
Yeah. See ya. Bye. So very quickly, just cut. Sorry, it's like completely gone.
What is the best? Sorry, cut. Questions gotta form in my head. Sorry, cut. Okay, ready? Yeah.
Just before the break, you saw me ziplining over the pier, which was just about. Sorry. Bournemouth has been a place of kind of an escape, I would say, and it's been really, really good. Leanna, you need to look at the same time because there's a bit where it's going too fast. You can just kind of hit the pause button and. I'm not sure. I don't know what. I wasn't really talking that long. Yeah, I wasn't talking.